Hello, hello, Awesome Soul here. Yes, I am still, in fact, here. Now, this is a video I wanted to make last week, but I was deadly ill, as a couple of you might know if you were chilling out on my Discord server at the time. Still a little under the weather. It's mainly the voice, and that was the main thing. Basically, when this trailer dropped, I was unable to speak. That's putting it lightly. But yeah, this is Towers, as you can tell by the title of the game, and it is, or title of the video rather. What I was going to say is, this may look like a game, but it's not. Sort of. It's in a weird state at the moment. So what you see before you is not a trailer for a game, but rather a trailer for a proof of concept. And what it seems like they're doing, it's a small team basically, I think it's like 6 people, and they've put this together to show, hey, we have a really cool idea for a game. Investors, please give us money, because we want to flesh out this game. And from what I understand, which I guess was kind of good for me delaying this video, is that they have a lot of investors very interested in this game. I'm not sure if they've actually picked an investor to go with, but fingers crossed they make the right decision and all goes well for this game. Now, this is just a very simple video. I kind of wanted to just get my thoughts out there on this. Now, first impressions of Towers, assuming it does continue along with the state that it looks like it's in at the moment, because again, this is a proof of concept kind of video, but it looks pretty set in stone. I don't really know what they would change, if anything, honestly. I kind of dig the style. But yeah, my first impressions of it are Shadow of the Colossus meets Ark Survival Evolved meets Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And those 3 games make for a pretty solid combination. As you'll see in a little bit, I believe it's coming up soon. We have the meat men, as I like to call them. The made of bones and a lot of meat, and that's about it. And I guess shadowy demonic energy. But they look, I don't know, it's very Shadow of the Colossus-y. I don't think they're quite as large, but I wonder if we're going to see more of those kind of enemies. Now, another thing I've kind of noticed about what this game sort of looks like is basically where the big meat men, as I like to call them, they're walking in a pretty desolate looking land. And earlier in the trailer it shows the player characters, I assume, basically planting a bunch of seeds and turning a desolate land into a nice, happy, grassy, pretty land full of flowers and friendship and magic and all that stuff. And also, yep, here it is. Assuming I've actually synced up the footage to this, we have our little bear bamboo friend, basically bringing life back to the world. Now, I'm guessing this is an NPC of some kind. Maybe, maybe you kind of have to protect him, and he'll pop up every now and then, and maybe monsters would try and fight him. I don't know. Again, this is a proof of concept, so I don't really know how much is going to transfer over onto the full game. But, I don't know, this does certainly look up my alley. I'm always about kind of exploration games, and especially co-op games. I really do like the co-op aspect, and this certainly does have a very strange, odd, unsettling kind of nature to it. It's a weird mix of a fantasy environment, but with very alien-esque kind of creatures. It's very interesting. And then we've got like these tribal masks, and then the hang gliders from Breath of the Wild, and also the climbing mechanics from that too. Although I guess that was kind of in Shadow of the Colossus. I mean, it's not really stated outright, what this game is based on or takes inspiration from, but it's pretty obvious. Now I'm kind of curious what you guys personally would like out of this game. Is what you see here interesting you? Do you like this? And I have to say I like it a lot. I am very intrigued by the mystery of it. The world seems like it's one big mysterious place, which is quite nice, because we got like these weird eyeballs, which are literally just eyeballs. And then we've got these wings in the ground that are just wings trying to flap around. So it's almost like there's like pieces of larger creatures kind of just sitting there, but they're sentient. And maybe you have to bring them together? Maybe that's what the meat men are. I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. Again, this is just really my basic thoughts on it. I can't really give much, because we don't really have all that much to go off of. But I figured pointing this out and highlighting this game and getting a bit more buzz out there might be interesting to some of you. But yeah, I think I've rambled long enough. Anyway, with that, I of course have been the Awesome Soul. I thank you so very much for watching. I am still around, don't worry. But yes, I will see you next time. Take care.